Welcome, welcome. It's time to talk
Thank you.
some football and reunite with my guy, Joseph
Yes.
Mitchum, aka Joe.
Yep.
Joe,
Yep.
man, how's it going?
Good man. Good man. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. It's been a minute, but we're back and we came at the right time. It's
Yeah.
December.
It's exciting, right?
Yeah, man. And like it all starts from Thanksgiving. From
Yep.
Thanksgiving to January is a wrap.
Exactly.
So Joe, first things first, Von Miller went down with an injury once again. Is very sad, very unfortunate because he's such a talented player and it's not the first time that he goes down with any injury. So for Buffalo to add an ingredient, a special ingredient like him to your team, and you were hoping that he will be back for the playoffs, but that won't be the situation. So what do you make of this? Do you feel that it affects their defense or is pretty much the same?
Yeah, of course, losing a guy like Von Miller on your defense is gonna hurt. You have to account for him. So yeah, obviously they're gonna take a blow. Are they good enough to go the distance without him? I don't think. Yeah, I think that's to be determined. But they're definitely not as good without him. But they still may be good enough to go all the way. I think they're a good team. I think they're a strong team. They're a strong playoff team without them, and mainly because of the QB, and so Josh Allen, of course. So yeah, I mean, I think they're strong. Obviously, that hurts, but we'll see how it goes, right? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, my biggest concern with Buffalo is that they need to learn how to finish games strong. They could have, I don't know, I feel like two of the three losses or their three losses, they had these games in the bag, but they just didn't close right. So, and if you're going to be a Super Bowl contending team, which many people look at them as that way, you have to finish games. You have to close out games. You just have to. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I just hope that some way somehow they get inspired and maybe someone else can step up on defense for Buffalo. But this is a quarterback-driven league, so Josh Allen has to be Josh Allen. He can't take his foot off the gas. But I'm rooting for Buffalo to go far. I want to see new teams winning, so I'm
Mm-hmm.
rooting for Buffalo to come out of the AFC.
Sure. They deserve a shot.
Now, this season has been full of surprises. And one of them, I just shake my head because it's so disappointing, is the Green Bay Packers. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
Right.
I knew that losing Devontae Adams was going to hurt, but not to this extent. What do you make of the lackluster season that Green Bay's having?
Yeah, I think losing Devontae Adams hurt. The same thing happened with Aaron Rodgers when they lost the guy they had prior, number one guy.
From the receiving
Yeah,
standpoint,
yeah.
Jordan Nelson?
Nelson, that's right. When Nelson left, he struggled to get back, and I also sense a little bit of a rift between him and the head coach. I don't think they quite the chemistry's there. I think that's why he wanted to leave Green Bay. So I think he stuck around for they gave him a really good contract, and at the end of the day he decided to take it. But I don't think he's happy there. I think you probably when someone says this is the end of my career here, you kind of let them go, and instead they held on, and I think maybe that was a mistake, and I think they probably should have moved on. He should have moved on.
Yeah, I look at Aaron Rodgers and I don't know. He's giving me this like, I don't really care kind of vibe at this point in his
He
career.
told him he didn't want to play there anymore, right? He tried to tell him.
Yeah, it just looks like one hot mess right now.
Yeah.
Um, but I mean, I love Aaron Rodgers. He's my favorite quarterback in the game, but I just I'm seeing the beginning of the end of Aaron Rodgers. Not just during his time in Green Bay, but as a quarterback. I don't want to go that far, but I have to based on what I'm
Mm,
saying. So
mm.
I hope I'm to be proven wrong sometime next season, but is looking very bad right now in Green Bay.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't think they're going to be a contender this year for sure. They're not looking too good at all.
Yeah, I mean, what I expected from Green Bay is what we are seeing from Minnesota Vikings, something that we did not expect to for them to be performing the way they're performing. But we'll save that for another time. But we got to give credit's due. Minnesota Vikings, they're
Sure.
balling,
Sure.
especially that big win against Buffalo on the road. That was
Sure.
huge.
They've been winning all year.
And speaking of more surprises, my hometown, the New York teams. As you know, if you guys follow me, I'm a Giants fan. I'm not a Jets fan. Just saying, just
Mm.
clarify that. But we did not expect the kind of season that both teams are having so far. Um, as a Giants fan, I'm not sold on their offense yet. I'm more sold on their coaching so far. But and the running back position, but not the quarterback position. Special teams, no. Defense, it has potential, but not sold yet. So, and now they're gonna go up against the Philadelphia Eagles, which is a big matchup this weekend. The Jets are going up against Buffalo Bills, another big matchup. But Giants and Jets, man, they just have this improbable season so far in which they're winning by any means necessary. So, what are
Mm.
your thoughts on Giants and Jets this season so far?
Yeah. Giants and Jets for sure are a surprise. And I'll give it to the Giants. I do think you're correct about the coaching. I think you guys finally got a real coach. It's been a while, and I think it shows, right? I mean, he looks like a coach even, right? I mean, he fits the bill, and so I really, I mean, I'm obviously I'm a Cowboys fan, but it's hard to see the Giants suffer for so long. I kind of I want you guys to compete at a level with us, but obviously that we beat you. But anyway, the, I think that I'm really happy to see New York in general. And obviously the surprise with the Jets. Man, those guys have been bad for so long that it's hard not to root for them secretly, kind of. And so it's kind of nice that they're, possibly looking at a playoff run this year.
Yeah, man, those rookies on defense from the Jets team, they're fearless. They're
Yeah,
fearless, and you could tell that they want it so bad.
exactly. Exactly.
So it's rare to see a couple of rookies, high shot rookies, come into the league and have high expectations for themselves.
I hope
So
I hope it's not a fluke. I hope they're building something over there, and we'll see. We'll see, but it's fun. It's fun to watch right now. Yeah.
yeah, most definitely, most definitely. But like I said, man, it's an unpredictable season. We are seeing so many surprises. And the fact that, the playoff expansion, it has changed. We're in the second season in which only the number one seed will get the first round bye. And then 2 through 7 will be competing in the wild card round. So it's interesting. It's interesting. It's wide open on both conferences. So, and like I said, man, December football, it gets tight. It
That's what
gets
it's all
tight.
about.
So
This is what it's all about right here.
For sure, man.
Yeah, the
And
NFC East is crazy too. That's, I mean, aside from the Giants, I mean, even the Commanders and those
I
guys
can't stand
are.
that name. I
I don't
can't.
either. I don't like it either.
Ugh.
I'm trying to get used to it. Um, they picked it, so. But yeah, even they're, doing, doing well, and the fact that we can't, we probably have, every team in the NFC East this year is probably a playoff caliber team. Every one of them. So uh, that's mine. I mean, obviously Washington comes in last, but I believe they're all capable of contending in the playoffs, at least the playoffs.
Well, there you have it, folks. Like I said, it's great to have my guy Joe back, and we were able
Thank you,
to
thank you.
do this again. Obviously, life has gotten in the way of us, making content, but like I said, it's December, so we had to do this at the right time, and we have more exciting games coming up, especially the fact that next Saturday there's going to be 3 games.
Mm.
So it's going to feel like a Thanksgiving 2.0. Instead of Thursday, it's going to be a Saturday. So for those of you who are watching this content, who are following the MM Journal, stick around because Joe and I, we're not going to go away quietly. We're in December and then we have January. So stick around for our content and hear what we have to say about any specific player, teams, coaches, and just stay tuned.
Awesome. Thank you, bro.